What's going on, guys? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe Podcast. My name is Matt, and tomorrow, finally, it's game day. Colts football is back. Games that actually matter are back, and they will be hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, I'm going to share my thoughts on the game. I'm going to give you guys my keys to victory, and then at the end of the video, I will give you my prediction on who I believe is going to win and why. But before I do that, if you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. How do you see the game going? Who do you have winning? Let me know in the comments. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So it's exciting, right? Anytime your favorite team is getting ready to start their season, it's always exciting. You don't know how the year's going to go. It could go great. It could go terrible. Look at the Colts last year. Expectations, they were high. A lot of people were really looking forward to this team. They sucked. They were not good last year. So you just truly don't know, but it is exciting whenever your favorite team is getting ready to start their season. Now, you look at Jacksonville going into this game. They have expectations. Started off pretty bad last year. I believe they started 1-6, if I'm not mistaken. However, they did get better. They went on a run. They got to the playoffs. They beat the Chargers in a great playoff game. And then they lose to Kansas City in a really entertaining playoff game too. But they have high expectations. They're expected to take that next step and be one of the, top teams in the AFC. There's a lot of expectations with that team. You got Trevor Lawrence, who, heading into the draft, was the best prospect since John Elway, Andrew Luck. A lot of expectations. Didn't have a great start to, his career. Last season didn't start great, but as the season progressed, he started to improve. He started to show what a lot of people wanted him to be. So will he take that next step and be a top 5, top 10 quarterback? We'll find out. He's got weapons, though. He's got Calvin Ridley. He's got Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, Evan Ingram. He's got a good run game. It's a good offense that they got there in Jacksonville. Got a pretty good defense, too. But then you look at the Colts, right? Opposite. They're rebuilding. Not expected to do much at all. You got Anthony Richardson, who a lot of people are excited to see and see what he could become because his potential is sky high. Could be great. Could be fantastic. But he also could not be that good. We don't know. I think he's going to be pretty freaking good if you ask me. All right, so now let's get into my keys to victory. I personally believe that if all these things happen, the Colts have a good chance to win this game. And we're going to start off with Anthony Richardson. Plain and simple, take what the defense gives you, okay? Don't force anything. You don't need to be Superman. This is not Florida where you had to be Superman. Don't do it, okay? Just take the easy pass if you have to. Yeah, I would love to see some deep throws, okay? I would love to see some bombs being thrown down the field. But we don't need to see that every single time, okay? Look, the defense, there's going to be opportunities that they give you. Take those opportunities. So don't force it. Don't be Superman because that's how mistakes can happen. Just take what the defense gives you, okay? That's all you need to do. Let's move to the receivers. Tight ends are included in this. Create some separation. Make Anthony Richardson's life a little bit easier, okay? Get some room between you and the corner or the linebacker that's guarding you and get open. Okay? Try to get open. Do it consistently. Michael Pittman, you want to be a number 1 receiver. Prove you're a number 1 receiver. Help your quarterback out a lot, okay? Get some of that separation. Alec Pierce, you're fast. You're really, really fast and you're tall. You should be able to create some separation. Do it. And when he throws you the football, Alec Pierce, make sure you catch the ball too. That's going to be very important. Josh Downs, same thing. You got speed. Get by your defender, okay? Get open. Basically, at the end of the day, the receivers, they got to create some separation. And also, when you're blocking for the run game, block. Do well blocking. Don't get beat by whoever you're blocking. That's going to help the running backs a lot. And speaking of that, we're going to move to the offensive line. This is my final key for the offense. Simply put, win in the trenches. Okay, win the battle in the trenches. Do not let Jacksonville's defensive line beat you consistently. Look, they're going to get beat once in a while. It's going to happen. It happens to every offensive line. Somebody on that offensive line is going to get beat. It's going to happen. But don't let it be consistent. Okay? Open up some holes for the running backs to run through. Give Richardson time to throw the football. Okay? Just win the battle in the trenches. Prove Quentin Nelson, Ryan Kelly, Braden Smith that you can get back to what you were a couple years ago. Because a couple years ago, you were considered one of, if not the best offensive line in the NFL. Let's get back to that. Let's get back there, okay? So, win the battle in the trenches. Now we're going to move to the defense. Start with defensive line. Same thing with the offensive line. Win the battle in the trenches, okay? Don't let their run game get going, because if you let Travis Etienne and company do their thing, it's going to make Trevor Lawrence's job a lot easier. It's going to make that offense's job a lot easier, because then they can do the play action. You don't want that to happen. So don't let that run game get going, okay? Win that battle in the trenches. Get pressure on Trevor Lawrence. Force him to make a mistake. Force him to throw the football away, okay? Get at him. Get him to the ground. That's what I need to see from this defensive line. Buckner, you're playing. Get right there. Get to the quarterback. Now we're going to move on to our corners, more specifically, if I can speak right, the secondary. Whoever you're guarding, whether it's Calvin Ridley, whether it's Christian Kirk, whether it's Zay Jones, Evan Ingram, whoever it may be, do not get beat. Okay? Do not get beat consistently. Odds are it's going to happen. It happens to everybody, right? You're probably going to get beat once in a while. Don't be consistent about it. Lock them down. Make Trevor Lawrence hold on to the ball a little bit longer than he wants to. Okay? Don't allow the receivers to create some separation. Because if they're able to get separation on you, it's over. It's done. And it won't even be close. Because if you let Calvin Ridley beat you, it's done. You let Christian Kirk beat you, it's done. So don't let those receivers or tight ends beat you. Stay on them. Lock them down. Okay? That's what I want to see. And I get it. The corners are young. They're very young. Kenny Moore is the most experienced corner on this roster, as far as like guys that have started and played a lot of snaps in a game. I know you're young, okay? Dallas Flowers is young. Daryl Baker, Juju Brents. I mean, look, you guys, all of you, you're all young. Don't get beat, okay? So with that being said, now we're going to move on to my prediction. How do I see the game going tomorrow? And I think it could be interesting. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I should say that. It's definitely not going to be a blowout one way or the other. I do think it's going to be a competitive game throughout. And I want to say the Colts are going to win. I really do. But I got to be completely honest with you guys. I think Jacksonville's going to win here. I think they're going to win by, I would say, 4 to 7 points. I'm thinking like a final score of, I don't know, 24-17, something like that. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I do expect Anthony Richardson to have some struggles. It is his first NFL game. Not preseason, but regular season game. It's the first time he's going to be out there. It's going to be really fast for him at first, so there will be struggles. But I do think that the defense will do a pretty good job not letting this game get way out of hand. I think the offense will somewhat keep it close. I just think at the end of the day, Jacksonville's just a little bit too much. So I'm going to go Jacksonville, like I said, like 24-17. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new, haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click the subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like the video, smack the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other two videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.